Alright guys, today we're gonna be doing some clients SEO work, and I'm just gonna show you what I do for clients SEO in order to make their website literally double in traffic. And you can see we're currently at phase 3. I believe a couple of videos back we did phase 1 and phase 2. And okay, phase 2 pretty much is because we didn't do it because we didn't decide to benchmark it, because last time around we didn't have Google Search Console. But right now what we're going to do is the client has actually selected their keywords. So what we're going to do is we basically just want to confirm the keywords first, and then benchmark the data, because if we don't benchmark any data, we won't be able to know what is working and what is not working. So right now what I'm trying to do is basically identify the keywords that they want to target, and then once we do that, we can start benchmarking the data, and then ultimately we can just be able to double their traffic as a result of that. So let me just do a quick thing over here. Let me just share the video on Facebook and whatnot. By the way, we have one viewer on stream. Good morning. How's your morning so far? You could say hi if you want for that one viewer. Sorry, just give me a moment. Let me just share the video out, because we want to drive some traffic over here as well. Yeah, we still got one viewer. You can say hi, man. Just 1 second, yeah. Sorry that I usually want to share it in advance, but you know how the way YouTube works, right? The way it works is that you have to run the live stream first, then they'll give you the URL to share the live stream. It sounds retarded, but yeah, you know, that's the only way that they do it. So I have no choice but to do that. Yeah, rightfully, like, I should be sending it to my email list as well, but because I don't want to make this video extra long or make you guys wait, or whatever the case is, make the one viewer wait. So I'll just do it as soon as I can. So let's try to share it on my main pages, and then yeah, okay, so it's done. So let me get to it right now. So basically you can see the purple color highlighted ones are the reselected keywords. The reason why they are reselecting the keywords is because I told them that certain keywords that they have already selected are already on position 1, which means there really isn't a need for us to further optimize them, because Google already likes what they're seeing. So there really isn't a point in trying to target those keywords at all. Now this client, again, just want to introduce it to you guys, because they are selling pomades, or what we call like hair waxes in Singapore, and it's an e-commerce store, and it's really solid. So you could see there's a whole bunch of shit going on around here, like but that's how e-commerce websites are. They have a lot of call to actions and reviews and live chat and rewards, and it's a little bit all over the place, but yeah, nonetheless, we just want to drive traffic. So now the reason why we put things like reason for rejection is because we want to tell the client, like, hey, the keyword is already on position 1, so there's no point in targeting this. And then we also tell them, like, search intent does not match someone who wants to buy pomades. Like, for example, if I were to key in this keyword, yeah, it could mean a lot of things. It could mean like the freaking hotel and stuff, and Agoda will show up. But you can see they're already showing up number 1. So again, it's pointless. So I'll just completely eradicate this thing. Hans D. Foucault. Okay, so all these are branded terms. So the way it works in the industry is a bit different, because they want to rank for a lot of branded terms rather than like normal normal generic keywords, right? So because the thing about the generic keywords is the bulk of their money generic keywords are already on the first page, if not already on position 1. So right now I'm just getting them to really just go in to select the keywords that are not on position 1 basically. Now there are 2 ways I can do this. The one is I can use my dashboard to crawl the keywords that they enter here. But what I found is that it's usually inaccurate because of how the crawling software is developed here. And I think the best way to do it is either manually or FedRank or whichever the case is. So in this video, I'll just go with the manual approach and the FedRank method. Reason being, I just don't want to give them inaccurate data and then screw over with their SEO campaign. So let's start with the first one, Hair Tonic Singapore. So what I'll do is usually I'll just go inside here and then I'll go into FedRank and just type in the keyword, which is this one. And then I'll just click on FedRank and type in here. And usually it will just show you the position that it's at, but I have no idea why it's taking a while. It's very weird. Okay, doesn't matter. If it's taking too long, then there really isn't a point in us waiting for it, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely taking too long. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just literally just go do this. There's another software that you can use. I think it's called Small SEO Tools Keyword Ranker. Keyword Rank Position or something. This is the one. So what I can do is I can just basically copy and paste all these keywords and see which position they're at, and then just put it in. And we want to put the client's domain, and we're gonna change it to Singapore, and we're gonna do desktop. We won't do mobile. Right. Okay. So the limitation is you can't process more than 10 keywords unless you buy it, I guess. So let's do it 10 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'll take away the rest. Right. By the way, like for that one viewer that's on stream, like you can just ask any questions if you have. Let me go inside. Where's the button? Check position. Look at all these ads, man. Like, this is how they monetize the website. Okay, we got a bit of WhatsApp messages here and there. Yeah, you just gotta give it a while. For the one viewer on stream, while we're waiting, you can ask any questions related to marketing, related to SEO, related to websites, related to Facebook ads, Google ads, whatever the hell you want to ask. Just feel free to ask, man. Don't need to be shy. We're all here to learn. The manual way is like you key in the keyword and then you literally just, you gotta count which position they're in, which is a bit too manual for me, and I don't really enjoy doing that. It's very inefficient. Right, so sorry about it. Rightfully, once all these are done, right, what we want to do is we want to put inside over here like a current position, so we know like where the keyword is currently at. So okay, so there's one for title tag, which is the new one. You can put the current position. Can make it shorter. And then we just gotta wait for this thing to load, man, because I'm too lazy to do the manual work. This one is usually more accurate. So rightfully, I'll just download this thing and then just copy and paste all the positions, because it's faster that way. So let's just give it a while. So I'll just copy this thing. Let's copy this thing, put it inside here. Oops, I did it wrongly. So now we can see that this one is already on position 1, which is why I indicated and tell them that it's already on position 1. This is on position 2, so I guess let's just double check who is taking position 1. Oh, okay, Uberswap. Okay, so there's no way you can outrank the actual exact match domain itself. So just leave it as it is. Then we got Beard Oil, Singapore, and so on and so forth. So what I want to do is the same thing, rinse and repeat the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then just put it inside here and just paste and check position. Now the whole reason why we're doing this in the first place is really to be able to have some benchmark data, because if you don't have any benchmark data to work with, it's basically impossible to verify, like, you know, where you're currently at in terms of your position rankings, right? So again, I have another software that is like can automatically do this for me with my dashboard, agency analytics dashboard, but I have found that this thing like is usually inaccurate to a certain degree. I mean, it's mostly accurate, but there is some inaccuracy. So in order to make it like 100% accurate, I would rather use, you know, FatRank or this thing here, which is small SEO tools. But I have never bothered to pay for this thing, simply because I just don't see why I should, if I'm really spending like hundreds every month for this thing. But the reason why I paid for this thing is because this thing allows you to track it real time. It refreshes every 24 hours, plus it's easier to report to the client. So I think the other day a viewer was asking, like, how do you report to the clients? I basically use this tool. It's called Agency Analytics. Agency Analytics. I think all the most agencies are actually using this thing. You can see like there's a dashboard and everything. So costs like what, depending on what level you're at, it could cost up to like $400 per month. If you pay yearly, it's like probably about 4K a month. So yeah, that's how much that thing costs. You guys can get it if you're running like an agency or anything. Alright, okay, so back to this. We can see that we're done. We just want to close this thing and download. Let's click on this. Okay, so this is good stuff. Oh, we already have one which is on position 1 again. So we just want to be 100% transparent to the client and let them know that we should not be targeting keywords that are already on position 1, which is this one, Maurice. Oh, hang on. Okay. Yeah, so I think we accidentally included this keyword inside here, but that's okay. I'll just copy and paste this whole portion inside. Why doesn't it show the count anymore? What's the last keyword? Maurice Motley. Maurice Motley is here. Right. So it's the same thing. We just need to basically flag out this thing and tell the client that this thing is already on position 1. so usually what I do is I come up with a list of keywords for the clients to select from, and then they will kind of do their due diligence to really sit down and identify like what's the main keyword that will drive them the money needle, that will move the money needle, right? So I usually just pick competitors' keywords, and also identify them by the search volume. So basically, if we are able to identify that a keyword has sufficient search volume and it's worth us spending time to rank, and also analyzing the cost per click, like how much the competitors are willing to pay for it, it will basically be able to do that. So yeah, we still got one view on stream. You can ask any questions, bro. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to like just watch me do it, man. You can ask questions along the way, because if you don't ask any questions, basically you won't be able to learn much as well. Hope the audio is good, because I don't know if the audio sucks. Should I like invent a better mic or something? Chase Reno recommends another way, which is you can actually check the data of all these keywords on Google Search Console. What I noticed is it actually tends to be very inaccurate on Google Search Console, even though you take like the latest position rankings and stuff. So I don't like using Google Search Console. I'd rather check it real time and latest as of today. So you can see it's done. Download. Again, we got keywords that are, what the hell? Duplicated. Oh, sorry, this was the keyword before, but let's take a look at the panic room. So I'm pretty sure this is a competitor keyword, because the competitor has a name of the panic room. It's a bit cheeky to try to rank for the competitor keyword, but although you'll never be position 1, you can be below. I usually don't recommend this, but like if the client insists, it's theoretically possible. Anyways, let's just go down. Do the rest. So anyways, like if you want to find out how to rank for your competitors' keywords, just let me know down in the comment below. I will be able to do a video just specifically for that. Stairs. We got stairs. Still one view on stream, but bro, you've not said a word so far. You can just say hi if you want, man. It's Friday morning. We got a good weekend ahead. TGIF, you can say hi, bro. Am I like occupying too much of the screen? Should I like put myself here or something? Should I be like here? That would look so ridiculous, and how small I am. But nah, I think I'll just make myself a bit bigger. like this. Haha. Yeah, nah. Okay. Again, it's just like you gotta wait, right? Because certain things just gotta crawl on the back end and stuff. Usually, when this happens, what I'll do is like I'll take a look at like WhatsApp and try to manage clients and stuff, and see whether there's any fires that I need to put out. You see. Interesting. This is a pretty good store, right? Because like it's built on Shopify and it looks pretty good. Like usually WooCommerce stores are not, you know, as beautiful as Shopify's store, because I think the Shopify themes are more well designed as compared to the WooCommerce themes. I might be wrong, but for sure, like WooCommerce definitely does give you a lot more ability to customize in terms of the back-end PHP code. But like for instance, Shopify doesn't allow you to control the robots text file, because they rather let it be controlled by their backend rather than you. So you can see we're just basically doing it for 50 keywords. Theoretically it could be more, but we're just keeping it at 50 because the client is doing other things with us as well, not just SEO. And then let's copy this thing and go back here. That's done. It's gonna connect hair tonic at 29, hair tonic at 29, hair tonic at 29. Let's take a look. What? Wait a second. Is this the old one? Yeah, this is the old one. Oh shit. Okay. Natural shampoo, and we got natural shampoo. This is why you always gotta close your Excel sheets so that you don't get confused. Natural shampoo. Okay. So we don't have anything for natural shampoo, right? So you can see like at times, right, the search volume here would show like 0, and then Ahrefs will tell you otherwise. I prefer to trust Ahrefs because Ahrefs does more crawling than all these tools. You can see over here the search volume is indicated over there. Let's not get into that. So if it's not shown here, I'm assuming it's not in the top 100. Let's just verify that. Yep. And then this one is the same thing. I'll just put like bro, it's already on position 1. So I'll just discount this thing. Like it's a back and forth thing, right? Because like they don't even know if they're on position 1 for that keyword. And then if it's like position 2, I think okay. I mean, if they want to get it to position 1, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, dude, there's no way we can outrank the actual brand name itself, but unless you add like Singapore in the back, then yeah, it's possible. Like for example, if I were to try Bulldog Skincare Singapore, then yeah, there's a way I can get this on top of this. But if it's just Bulldog Skincare, like you can forget it, because it's an exact match domain. There's no way you're gonna be able to outrank an exact match domain. Okay, anyways, back to this thing. Rusel Singapore. Just so like you're not, if you're not very clear like what we're doing and you just join us, what's happening is basically I'm benchmarking all the keywords that we're trying to target for the client. And the reason why this is so important is because if we're not benchmarking any data, we're just doing guessio, which is we're basically guessing whether this thing would work and whether it would optimize our rankings or not. So that's why we're using this tool called Small SEO Tools to benchmark the data. And the reason why is because my paid tool that I use to do this, to generate clients reports and stuff, is not 100% accurate. Like it could be 70% to 80% accurate, but not 100%. So in order to get like the most clearer picture for the client, which I want the best for the client, then we're using this tool, which is like pretty much 99.99% accurate, I guess, in my experience. So as you can see, like there's still position ones over here. So we need to go a little bit back and forth and stuff with the client as well. Let's see. Okay, we still got one view on the stream. You can say hi, man. You don't have to be quiet all the way. Why do nobody want to talk these days? Why do nobody want to talk these days? Okay, this thing is still loading, just in case you're wondering. So yeah, just gotta wait. Gotta give it a while. And after we benchmark the data, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna do some technical SEO, which is to optimize the titles and the metas and the URLs. And after that, we will be able to perform better. Yeah, we got a couple of fires this week, man. Like our Facebook ad account got taken down. We got a couple of clients having issues, and my team and I is just trying to sort it out right now. But no biggie. If an ad account gets taken down, we're just gonna resolve that. Rusel Singapore. Let's see. Enable editing. Is this the correct one? I hope it's the correct one. Rusel Singapore. Right. So we got one already. So what I'm gonna tell the client is like, look, this shit does not work. And this does not work as well. So we're gonna use the same thing, which is it's already on position 1. This is also on position 1. Let's just confirm. Is it really? Yep. What's this beard wash? Okay, so we got 2 last ones. So if there's 2 last ones, then we'll just do it with fat rank, because I'm not gonna waste time. It's not in 100, so we'll just put is dash. Man facial. Man facial is very tough, dude, and it's too generic. What I'll do is I'll just put like what I'll do is I'll just tell the client it's too generic. No, the search intent does not match. Yeah. Now look at this thing. Like man facial, right? The easiest way to determine search intent is you just basically type it in Google and see what shows up. Like all these things is like removal of like scar and all that kind of stuff. So it's impossible for us to try to rank for this thing because we're not offering facial, right? What they're doing is they're selling pomades, and they're trying to say that like that they do facial is basically impossible for us to rank for this thing. So what I'll tell the client is like, look, search intent does not match someone who wants to buy what it is that we offer. And I'll straight away disqualify this keyword and tell them why. Because if we don't tell the client, they will just like, oh, you must be able to rank for this thing. But the reality is, no matter how hard we try, we're not going to be able to do it. And it's all about trying to educate the client and handhold them and tell them like, look, there's no way we can rank for this thing if what we're offering does not match the search intent of what the keyword does and what the keyword actually means on Google, right? For somebody that searches for it. So now that we are done with this, the next step is we're going to look at how do we optimize all the current keywords. So what I like to do is I usually like to just go inside here and copy this and go inside GSC, which is Google Search Console, and just put that keyword in. And you can see like hair tonic Singapore, you just click on this thing, right? You just click on pages, and you can see this is the page that would actually show up for hair tonic. Now there are two ways we can do it, which is number one, we can just copy and paste this thing in. And we can copy and paste it inside here, or we propose a new URL for the client. In my personal opinion, I think we have to do a new URL for the client. The reason being because if we want to rank for that particular one, it would be ideal for us to have multiple selections of category rather than just having one. Now let's see if the client has more than one hair tonic. Shop categories, hair tonic. Okay, so they definitely do. It's under treatment oils and hair tonics. What I would do if I were them is I would position the hair tonics as one and the treatment oils as another one. Because what's happening now is Google is trying to understand, like, is treatment oils and hair tonics the same thing? And as you can see over here, it's showing up just for this page, which is not making any sense. Because the most ideal result, if I were to type this keyword in, you can see, is we have a shitload of hair tonics to choose from, not just one. So if I were to try to target like that one page itself to rank, it will be near impossible. So my recommendation to the client is very simple. Get rid of this URL, create a new one, and create a new title tag for that. Okay? So, okay, rather than having the key in, why not just copy and paste this? So now it says treatment oils and hair tonics. I'll create a new collection on Shopify and I'll call it hair tonics. Okay, and I'll put number one best hair tonics Singapore. Oh, by the way, all these silly colors needs to go away. Just damages our eyes, man. How do I get the nice green? Okay. So I'll put something like number one best hair tonic Singapore, free delivery, whatever. That's a simple call to action, and that will be the new title tag for this thing. Now the next question is, how the hell are you going to do that? So I'll put like additional notes. Need to create new page, a new collection that specifically has all the hair tonics. Copy will be written with frequently asked questions by our copywriter. So we have a copywriter that will help us take care of that. We won't basically be writing it ourselves. I have an in-house one. You can hire whatever the hell you want. You can hire like someone from I Need Articles, or you can hire someone from iWriter, or whatever the case is. We have an in-house one because we want the copywriters that can offer the Singapore flavor inside. So this is the additional notes that I need to let the client know and what we need to execute on. Okay, the second one is actually disqualified, so there's no need for us to look at this. Let me just highlight this whole row so that it doesn't confuse us. In fact, I'll just highlight all the rows that have already been disqualified, like all these little ones here. I know I should be doing conditional formatting for this, but I'm lazy to set up the conditional formatting. Okay, Hans de Foucault. Now let's look at this keyword. What I'll do is same thing, I'll just go inside here. Just put it as a query. So you can see the main page that shows up for this is obviously the Hans de Foucault claimation that is ranking the best. Let's take a look at this page. The reason why I want to study these pages so clearly is because I want to see what's the content on the page itself. Okay. Now, you notice a pattern here. The pattern is that for all the keywords that they have low position rankings for, it's because it's driving to the product page itself, not to a collection of products. So if I were to type in Hans de Foucault right now, you could see that Hans de Foucault would obviously be showing up first because it's a brand, followed by other products that, other pages that have not just the product page, but multiple products. Okay, maybe except for Sephora, because Sephora is it's a lot more powerful. Let's take a look at Amazon, Zalora, and all these other guys, right? Maybe even on the second page itself. Okay, we got YouTube, and then we got them. So the secret sauce is really very simple. Okay, sorry. So even Sephora has multiple selections, right? Okay, Amazon has one, Zalora has many, and this random site has many too, I guess. Do you see what the pattern is? The pattern is you just need to have one landing page that specifically talks about just Hans de Foucault and have multiple selections of it. That's it. Like, this is no secret sauce, man. It's just really identifying what is already working well and just being able to outperform what is already working well. So let me look at their brand. The brand should theoretically have Hans de Foucault inside here. Brands, yeah. So they already have a page which is called Hans de Foucault, and they only got 2 products here. And let me see. This is the issue. So the issue is very simple. Under their collections page, this should be the page that is supposed to rank above these 2 pages. So now the question is, how do we make this rank above these 2 pages? Where to buy Hans de Foucault products in Singapore? Like, okay, this is not the way you do it. You can't just put a question in the title tag and expect it to rank because you're asking a question, and then if somebody were to type this thing, then you would rank. That's just not the way it works. So what I'll do if I were them is I'll put Hans de Foucault Singapore at the start, and then followed by a clear call to action, and then maybe some emojis as well. And then another thing is the headers. There's 2 random H1s here. So they have Hans de Foucault here, which is good. I'll basically beef up the copy here because the copy here is too little. I'll put more things like where to buy Hans de Foucault products in Singapore, you know, so on and so forth. What do people say about Hans de Foucault? Frequently asked questions about Hans de Foucault. Beef up this page, right? So the reason why these 2 other pages are performing better than this one is because they have more content inside here. They have things like the reviews, they have things like the description, they have things like the shipping and returns, and you know, all the reviews and all the kind of yada yada stuff, like all the FAQ. So they are targeting the wrong page, which is this is the core issue of the whole problem. But if I were to copy all this content, okay, and literally just put it inside here and modify them a little bit, then this page will be targeted to rank because Google will be looking at this page and be like, oh shit, like this page is the one that is better because it has multiple products and as a result, this page should outrank the other two pages because these two pages are offering less of a impartial review as compared to that to this page. So I hope that kind of makes sense. If that does not make sense, you can feel free to comment or live chat or whatever, and then I'll be able to respond to that. You guys clear with that? We got 3 viewers on stream. You guys can tell me if that makes sense. So hey, morning Tanvir. So we're working on the client's side. So basically what's happening is like we're trying to rank it for this like branded keyword, and the only way we can rank is we create a big page, which is this one, that contains all the products of this keyword itself. So I'll basically just tell the client that we need to put in something like that, free delivery. Just give me 1 second. Okay, and then I'll just put them to target this new URL. And the notes would be need to beef up content on this main page, and also copy and paste frequently asked questions, add schema to this page, add frequently, and add FAQ schema to this page. Yeah, so that's how we do it. Then yeah, this thing would rank. I mean, the main page would rank, because you can see it's already giving impressions. It's already like here. So we just need to push this thing up above these two, because these two products will never be able to outrank Sephora and the rest, just because it only has one product, right? That's why it will always be on page 2. Okay, let's go to the next one. So we have Shave Cream Singapore. We're going to go into GSC first, and then click on this query. Okay, we don't have any pages. Let's take a look at lifetime. Nope, got nothing. So we just say that it's on position 22. Let's verify that. It shouldn't be wrong though. Yeah, it's actually here. Where to buy Pro Raso products? I'm assuming that these are all the shaving creams that they sell. I'll create a separate landing page called the shaving cream, rather than trying to rank for that thing. So what I'll do is basically number 1, best shaving cream, Singapore, free delivery. Okay, on top of that, we're gonna change the URL, because the existing URL is Pro Raso. So we can't have Pro Raso. We want to put something like shaving cream. And the reason why we can actually ignore the Pro Raso is because it's already ranking. And if you add on to that, like, it will just, you know, rank better. So what I'm gonna do is I won't just remove Pro Raso here. I will just put best shaving cream in Singapore hyphen Pro Raso products. Do you know what I mean? Like, just add on to it. Don't remove what is already there. And if you don't remove what is already there, it should in theory work pro Russell. So we might actually exceed, but the length, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. Additional notes: beef up content and add keywords of shaving cream along with frequently asked questions schema to this page, and that should do the trick. Alright guys, I think I'm just going to leave it here because this video has been going on for a while. It's about 45 minutes. If you guys got any questions, you can ask in the comments, or you can ask it right now. Tenmia, you still here? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right now. If you guys got any questions in terms of what I just shared, you can comment down below. You can ask right now if you have any SEO related questions or marketing related questions. Yeah bro, like, how's it been, man? You can ask any questions if you want. Let me see about another thing that I need to attend to. Yeah bro, any questions for SEO, including your other website? The other time around we were talking about your other website as well, right? Let me see. Just can have to one full video to ask question. Yeah, that's a good point. But I mean, like your own SEO related questions, like the other time around we got cut off, right? Because I had to leave. Yeah, your own questions, I mean. I gotta go though, because I got a meeting at 10 so you can do a quick one if you want. Okay, one thing about my other side. Yeah, please go ahead and ask them. Yeah. Let's see. Before. It's ranking in Google Map, but I don't get much traffic. Why is that? Like for New Jersey SEO, my site pop up in Map Pack. Yeah, I think it's because you are located too close to your own area, which is why you would naturally pop up in the Google Maps ranking. But if I were to search outside of the area, like for example, if I were to search from Singapore, New Jersey SEO, like I would see all these other guys as compared to your website. So the thing about Google Maps rankings is it's largely dependent on where you're searching from and a whole bunch of other factors, including like your search history and what pages you have visited, what businesses you have clicked on before as well. So it's not consistent for Google Maps rankings for every single person. The traffic itself, you can actually monitor from Google My Business, because Google My Business actually has a dashboard to show you like you know where you're ranking and stuff. But my belief is that like all these keywords, right, especially with the location and all that, it doesn't really drive much. Doesn't really drive much like clients, because it's just other SEOs that are searching for this thing. That's my take. I might be wrong, but yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, you got any other questions? I might need to go soon, like about 2 minutes. I think don't obsess too much about like New Jersey SEO and like New York SEO and Bangladesh SEO and stuff, because honestly you won't get much leads from there. You might get like 1 or 2 every like couple of months, but it's not going to be the main driver. Seriously, that's my take. Anything else? Alright, man. I gotta go soon, so I can take one last question, Tanvir. Yeah, bro. Don't be disheartened, because like I was actually with like you before, right? I was trying to like rank for all these terms like SEO Singapore and whatever. Like I thought like if I were to rank this thing, like, I would suddenly get a whole bunch of leads and a whole bunch of clients. But the reality is like the only people searching for all this stuff is just seriously other SEOs, and they're not your ideal clients. So don't bother with that. Yeah, like it's more like a vanity thing. Like you feel good about yourself, like something you can show your clients, like, hey, we're on the first page for this thing, but the reality is the bulk of the people that are searching for this is seriously other SEOs, like legit, like I know it myself. So yeah, bro, don't obsess too much over this. So how you get your client, usually it's through Facebook ads, referrals, and some longer tail keywords like freelance web design. Anyway, are here. So it's definitely the longer tail keywords that are more powerful as compared to the shorter tail ones. We do run Facebook ads to get clients as well, and we used to run Google ads, but we realized that by channeling the Google ads to Facebook ads, I actually get more ROI overall. And then another thing is, what else do? We rank for more longer tail keywords, basically like Facebook advertising and stuff. We're here, so like we definitely target the more like longer tail ones, because the search intent is like better, and as compared to something like New Jersey SEO and whatnot. We also get, right as of now, it's mostly referrals, man. Like the most qualified clients are mostly people within my network that they just refer clients over, and they are really the most qualified ones because they are already pre-sold, and we already have a solid testimonial and stuff. So if you are just starting out, I think the best way is to do personalized Doom videos and send it to clients and stuff, or rather prospects and stuff. And I think that is the best way if you're just starting out. Trying to rank for an SEO keyword is, in my opinion, not very, very powerful, and doesn't have a lot of cut through, is what I'm saying. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm probably gonna stream again like tomorrow or Sunday, whichever it might be. Okay, see you guys, man. Enjoy your weekends.